Okay, this is a huge disclaimer because one, a girl never know how to actually do a story time like in real life, so it's just me and my girl chatting. Two, this is literally the most embarrassing dating story time I ever had because a girl was young, dumb, and allowed anything. So I was just trying to tell my friend the story of how I got into this embarrassing date, not knowing anything and how the game was played. Yeah, but you know what? I was played by a stupid man, but y'all are getting played by y'all stupid baby daddy. So be quiet and enjoy the video.
All right,
All the
so
way alive.
you gotta tell me about this terrible date.
Oh God, was it? I think it was a terrible, not a date, but a terrible encounter
Okay.
of a guy that like wanted to date me. That okay, it was dating, but I won't claim it. I won't claim
She's
it.
like, I'm trying to distance myself from this, but at the same time, I also like you're gonna judge me, so I gotta tell you it's like a date, but fuck, there's no way around this.
Shit. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I think I told you because I told you like when I had like a Converse on, a white Converse, and I was like, oh, you see these white Converse?
I promise this is my last interlude, but you see, I was a professional mumble rapper, so all I did was mumble all the time. What I was trying to say that I got a Converse that a guy bought me, and I was trying to tell her the story of how I got this white Converse.
I made a guy buy me this because he had to repay what he did to me.
Hold up, wait a minute, girl, don't make that face. Let me explain.
He had to repay what he did to you?
Yes, the lies and deceitfulness that he did to me. Oh, that should be another one. So it's not okay. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. So I was at the time when I was at SBC, and this guy like came up to me and
I lied, another interlude, ha ha ha. But what I was trying to tell you, I was trying to start the story from the beginning where I said, hey, I met this guy when I was at school. We were all walking, me and my friends, and he stopped me mid conversation just to ask for my number, and that's where I should have started the story. Yeah, I'm a rambler and a mumbler rapper.
oh,
Deal with it.
You're cute. And you know, he asked for my number, so we started talking. So like the next day now, we supposed to go. He's like, oh, let's go on a date. And I was like, oh yeah, like that's pretty cool. And you know, like I'm not used to like guys asking me on dates, so I was like shocked. So when he was like, oh, let's go on a date or like let's do something, right? At the time, I wasn't driving, so he had to come pick me up, and he came and picked me up, girl, at my house, which is nice, you know. You think like, oh, that's so sweet or anything. It was his work van. It was a work van.
He did what he had to do to take a lady out.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Like, you know, if you have your own vehicle, I commend you, Uno guys who wanna come and take, you know, the girl that you're like intrigued with on a date, and then that's your transportation. You're not for pay for bus. You're not for pay for bus or nothing like that. That's good. However,
it would be nice having a warning.
Yes, or nice to have an actual car, and then you have a work van. But anyways, so it was his work van, right? He does.
Don't say plumbing. Don't say plumbing. That's all I'm asking you. That's the only thing you don't gotta. That's the only thing you can't say to me. That's the only thing you can't say to me.
No, he doesn't have a plumbing business.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, he has an air conditioner business.
Okay, a little moldy, but you can deal with it.
It was not, but he replaced and recovered all air conditioning vents. Okay. So it was a bunch of dusty old air conditioner vents all up in his truck. There was not even a passenger seat.
Oh.
It was a van. It was a van, you know, and the whole van was like nothing but like air vents. And then in the passenger seat was an air vent, and and the seat was like, you know, like an abandoned like vehicle that you kind of like, you just stumble on, and the seats are nothing and dirt and everything. You look like it's been rained on, and it's feel like grease and gunk and his work, and the seat is like 1,000 years old. And
you are going in.
Yes. So that was his seat, but it wasn't available. He had an ear vent on it, and he's like, and then he came out and he's like, oh my bad, I just came from work.
Bitch, you could have went home and took a shower.
Exactly. Why doesn't this person took a shower before you come?
Who
and
the hell he been taking on dates and getting away with this? I hope you fussed him out.
I was like, whoa. So he came around to like take the earphones right out of the seat, but he also came to fucking hug me. Yes.
That's terrible.
I was like, what? So like, I was not thinking about it. I was just kind of like stuck on like, yo, this man's vehicle is disgusting. I was like, this man's vehicle is... So my brain was like that. So when he came around to take out the air vent, because I think on my face he thinks I was like, oh, there's no space, you know. And it was,
my face would have been like, bitch, where? You calling the Uber?
Exactly. And it's like,
Uber everywhere.
That's what I was focused on. So when he came around to take out the ear vent, he came around and hugged me reverse. So when he did this, like, my face melted.
Where was he taking you?
I don't know. Wait, I know now.
I didn't know then.
No, my face melted with the stink of him just coming off of work, riding in like people's ear vent, dirty, nasty, gross ear vent, not even come and take a shower and you come and already ask a girl on date. Like, how is that? I'm getting heated anyways. So he hugged me first and I almost died. And I was like, this man is disgusting. So I'm like, okay, where are we going? I'm like, we're like, where is he taking me? This man he said back to his house.
Ooh, he bold. Motherfuckers out here be bold. And
I'm like, I've been eating. I thought we were going out to eat.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is a date. Like, how is this a date? And you're gonna like take me back to your house? Like, that's not a date. That's not a date.
That was a trap.
Exactly, that's a trap. You know, that's okay. Anyways, so you know, after you see like, yo, I'm not really like happy right now. That he basically came dirty. His vehicle is trash. His vehicle is dirty as well. He's like, all right, like, let's go, like, eat. Yeah, we can like take you out. Like, he can come and take me out. So let's like find some place to eat. Say he's like, I know a good place to eat. So we were driving, and guess where we end up?
Don't say McDonald's. Don't say McDonald's. That's the only thing you don't have to say to me. Like, you could say anything else, but don't say McDonald's. Please don't say there. I feel like you're laughing too hard too. You laughed harder than last time. Like, please don't say. He did it.
No, it's not McDonald's. It's not McDonald's. It's
right.
It's not. It's not McDonald's.
I need like.
It's not McDonald's. It was Salem's.
Oh. I'm so ratchet. In my head, I'm like, that ain't bad. In my head, I'm all like, oh, okay. Shit, I go get some Salem's.
I've never been there, but
oh
I'm like,
my god, you was like, do I look like I'm dressed for fucking Salem's?
Exactly. Ooh,
that's the problem.
That, you know what it was? That place was 2 blocks away from his actual house. Yes.
Convenience.
Convenient.
Damn it, I poured too much on here. I don't know what to do.
Very convenient. I'm like, okay, no, but like at the time I did not know. So So I went to Salem's. We went inside, and this man, you know, like when like boys like things say, you know, like them like buy like a food, them things say like, yo, like them and the man, them just like provide your whole life.
Oh, no.
He was acting like that.
Don't
like,
tell
yo,
me he's one of those.
no, he was like so happy, like oh, like he's gonna like pay. Yeah, exactly. I bought you a meal type of thing. I'm
a lot more
okay.
educated than that, sweetie.
Exactly. So I'm like, all right, cool. No, but I was, you know, I'm not gonna make it seem like I was appreciative of like the food.
It's just how they act when they do it.
It's just when exactly. So
if you don't want me acting like a stuck-up bitch when you buy me food,
exactly.
don't act like a dumbass.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'm like, you know, we're eating and everything. Yeah. So he took me to Salem's, and this is about the worst day, right? Oh yeah, and he was having like this high and mighty, ooh, like I pay for your whole life type of like attitude, and we were like disclaiming like, oh, it's not big, I'm not ungrateful, because I'm always grateful for experience or whatever anybody give to me, but like it's the attitude that makes the situation like, no, like you can drop that. So anyways, so let's just go back from where I was like saw his van. Basically the whole gist that I'm trying to say, his van is dirty.
Ugh. And he was dirty too.
And he's dirty, but you know, it was masked by the fact that, you know, you basically came on a date and you didn't like go home and change because, you know, we were running late. So it's like it kind of masked by that fact. It doesn't mask by the fact like, okay, I can tell he's dirty. No, yeah. It's just masked by the fact like, okay, this was just like inconvenience, so that he couldn't go home. So once we finished Salem, and he was like, like, okay, let's go to my crib. Right? Let's go to my crib. And I'm like, I'm like, alright, cool. I don't really care. I got family, so. Then that's when I found out, oh, he lives down the block from the Salems.
Okay.
And it was like making like sense to, you know, like
it all came together.
Exactly. Why every time like, oh, let's do this, let's go to your house. Oh, let's do that. Okay, let's go to your house. I was naive at the time. I wasn't putting two and two together, because my mind was not on that. His mind was, you know, like, I'm just here to like, hey, let's get to know you. You hug me and you stink. I thought, you know, that was just a one-time deal, but
it happened again.
This was the first date. I didn't. Yeah, the second date. I was like, I was faking illness at that point.
Oh my god.
Yes, I was faking illness at the second point. But anyways, this first date, you know, we can like just probably just go to your house, because not only, okay, so it's his business car. He has a business. He has a business van, right? So he is boasting about that. He's an entrepreneur. He's boasting about that, you know, throughout the day. So he's now boasting that he bought his own house. Like, he's a homeowner. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Good
so,
for
you know,
you.
that's exactly. It's good.
Big ups for him.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? This is why I'm like.
But he gotta big those up, because he is seriously seeming to lack in other categories that are very vital for like, majority of women
and female companion.
I would hope.
So it's like, all right, like, this is my house, like that he like owns. You know, he's not making any payments. He, you know, so basically he's like bigging up himself in the beginning of his like stage. So he's like, alright, so I was like, alright, cool. It's probably like pretty cool to see, because somebody this young having a house for himself, having his own vehicle.
Remember when I said this is my first time doing this? I am like fucking up so bad. Like, I don't know.
Actually, look, what is that? Is that concealer?
I just put concealer on top of the highlight and stuff.
What is fucking up? I don't see what's fucking up.
Oh, that's good, I guess. But I see it's just I just took all the makeup off, basically. Yeah, this is, oh my goodness. Can y'all see this? Can y'all, oh my God, it's too bright. Oh.
I think you look great.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad your eyesight is better.
Oh, can I go back to my story?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So I asked him, where is this lovely house of his, you know, and he's like, oh, I live down the street. Mind you, we are in the ghetto. Oh yeah, this was like, you know, like the part, a part of like a section where it's like there's decent area and decent area in the middle. There's like the ghetto. Yes, so that's where we were. Like, so he drove me from my decent area to like the gully, basically, and it was like, it was ghetto. It was ghetto. Like, never noticed this area, actually. I just never noticed this area. So so his house was like that, like in those type of area, and I was like, oh, I thought we were gonna drive, since we came to this Salem right here, you know, we got food, we're good. I thought we were gonna drive far away from this area. I never know that I was gonna drive more into the area. Oh, you know, so I'm like, oh, like, where are we going? All I see is like,
you like, let me show you
people
my
on
hood.
Porsches. So it was that area, and I saw, while we were driving like closer to like this dead end, I saw like a ghost house, or I saw this abandoned house.
It could be in a movie film for a ghost story, huh?
Yes, I saw this abandoned house.
It's been abandoned since the 60s.
And then, no, we would keep on passing houses, right? And I'm like, oh, we're going to stop, right? In my head, we're going to stop pretty soon. We're going to pass some of these, like, not so great looking houses right now, you know? And then I saw, like, this abandoned house. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, whoever fucking live in there, whoever lives in there,
get out of here. That wasn't his house. That man was squatting.
better run.
He was squatting. He didn't buy that house. No way.
I don't want to force to believe that. I was like, no. But at the same time, the house was at the end of the brick road. It was the end of the brick road. So I'm like, if he keeps on passing more houses, the more and more it is looking like that is his house.
Tragic.
I was like, no. Like, no. Like, you better stop. Like, can you stop? Like, we're getting way too close to this dead end right now. Like, I was like panicking at the same time. I'm like, this is a shed.
What?
A shed.
A shed. Was it a house or?
It was a house, but
it might as well have been a shed.
But
did it have electricity?
no, did it?
She gotta think about it.
Did it?
Woo! Y'all wild out here. Y'all real wild.
Ah, shit.
You don't
So
even remember.
I don't remember. Hold on. Let me go into my story.
Let me go into my
story. So, yeah, exactly. So, I'm like, okay, so, unfortunately, we stopped at the house that I thought was abandoned. And I'm like, you know what? Trying to make it not look that bad. I'm trying not to make it, like, sound so bad. I'm like, I'm trying to, like, okay, it might be not that great. Not that great outside, you know? You just need a little grass cut. You just need a little, like a little sweep up at, you know, things on the veranda. You just need a little bit of, like a sprucing up, right? That's what I'm, like, thinking. And then this man had to go next door. I didn't even notice a next door, but there's a next door. And it looks worse than this house. I'm like, why is he going next door? So he left me on the porch to go to this next door. I thought we were going inside the house. No. I'm like, why is it taking this long to go inside the house? Anyway, so he went out to the next door, and then I'm waiting for hours. Not hours, but I'm waiting a couple of minutes now. I'm like, is he coming back? Did he abandon me or something like that? That's how I felt. And like, he was like, he came back from the next door and he was like, my bad, yeah, no, that's my grandma's house, and I just needed to, I needed to get my keys from there, keys from her. How do you not have your keys on you? How you don't have your keys on you? But anyways, I digress. He's like, oh, I need keys from my grandma's house, so, you know, because he don't carry his keys around because he's afraid that he's gonna lose it. That's what he said. And I'm
that
like,
is what he said.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, kind of like weirded out about it. I'm like, all right, why you need? Anyways, I'm not questioning no more. Anyways, I'm not questioning. So
at this point, you ain't believe shit he said no more.
Exactly. I'm like, okay. So
at this point, I just gotta get through the rest
entered the key,
of this.
And he was jiggling in it violently. He was
a squatter.
I don't know. Don't shut up my last of my dignities. I'll be
going on a date with a squatter.
But the reason why I know it was like, maybe I was giving the benefit of the doubt because when he opened that door, it was disgusting.
Yeah, like disgusting, like lived in disgusting, or like not lived in, but somebody probably moved in disgusting.
There was a dumpster chair in the living room. That's what I promise. I promise it looked like that because I'm like, and no furniture. Oh, girl, no.
That sound like a squatter. No. It sound like he probably lived with his family on the block somewhere, and the house was empty for a while, and he just was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna make that my spot for when I go on a date with bitches.
No, please.
I'm so sorry.
Bro, this face right here, this face is when she knew. That's me when I fucked up.
Oh, I'm so terrible.
No. He has his own. No, don't break me right now. Don't break me right now. Don't break me right now.
She's like, you're not doing this. You are not doing it.
Because no, like, I can't be telling this story then. This is embarrassing.
This is the worst story ever. Can we get a do-over?
I can't be telling this because this is.
We just gonna have to end it.
Exactly.
We just gotta end this. To be
like,
continued.
So please don't say he's a squatter anymore. It's a shit. Like, was I that naive? No, for real, was I that naive?
I think so.
No.
I think you were.
No.
Because you didn't think that. It never crossed your mind.
No.
Your descriptions were literally pointing me in that direction.
No,
that is where you were leading me.
No. So, anyways, let's just get back to this. So, no furniture and the most dirtiest couch I ever seen in my life. No TV, no nothing. Oh, that's why I think say, oh yeah, that's what I was like trying to think if he had like power because I don't remember TV in his house. And it's
dumpster couch. No TV. It was disgusting.
Girl, no.
I'm just saying.
Please let me just get through this story.
I thought you wanted to quit it.
No, let me get through this. Since I already started, let me get through this.
Came this far.
I was thoroughly disgusted. Oh yeah, and we watched videos on his phone. Yes, that's how it went. I remember. Oh God.
Oh, my dear friend got hit with the okey doke.
I was young. I was super young. I haven't started dating. I started dating when I was 21. I swear to God.
The lie.
I swear to God. I started dating when I was 21. I was super young, so like I didn't know all of this shit.
She got no experience.
Exactly.
The signs were there. She just wasn't experienced enough to see them screaming at her in her face.
Oh my God. my makeup ain't shit right now. My eyebrows are like all over the place.
Look, I already said my disclaimer.
So, and yeah, and I was like, alright, cool. But I'm like, okay, so this was a trap, right? Remember, the story, he came for me.
He came?
I didn't drive.
Yeah, you were trapped.
Exactly.
That is the worst.
I was like, you know, trying to convince to say, hey, I'm ready to like leave now, but he's like, you know, we can like watch a movie.
You're gonna stay here. That's what he's like in my abandoned home. My name ain't even on this property. So it's not like
I could have been like, hey, let me just like drive myself home and put the block real quick like it's hot. I couldn't do that. So I couldn't put the block like it's hot because I didn't drive myself. I couldn't drive at the time. I didn't have a car to drive at the time. Yeah, so I had to like freaking entertain this guy just to say, hey, just take me home because I'm ready to go home. But at the same time, oh yeah, I forgot, this is why I allowed everything. Corey from High School Musical.
The one with the curly hair?
Yes.
Aww.
What do you mean,
my exes look like him too.
Yes.
I think we all fell prey to the goddamn Corey.
So that is why this shit happened to me, because he was
too cute.
Too flipping. He was gorgeous.
See, and that's why
he was gorgeous.
That's why he was like, I could get away with this shit. I got away with it before.
And he didn't get away with it. And he has a so-called car and so-called house. So it was like, you know,
lies.
Exactly.
He's spending all his time telling that same spiel to anybody.
I was mad attracted to that. So this, you know, you will see how much red flag have already passed. The stink, the old car, the doesn't bathe, the, you know, didn't want to go and eat. You see how much red flags already passed.
Yeah.
Exactly. So try to like convince this guy to like, hey, like take me home, and I don't know, but we were talking and he's funny.
Oh, that sucks.
He's funny too. We were like
funny guys.
We were like, no,
you
we
fall
were like,
for them.
It's okay. Yes, he had a sense of humor. So he's good looking and sense of humor.
That's how you get you.
Young entrepreneur. That's the whole. Let me just set the scene right. That is why. Because if he was ugly, like, baby. No, exactly. Like, so I just realized. So once I saw his house, y'all, I just realized this man is like disgusting, like dirty and disgusting. He was dirty. Like, that's why I was like, oh my god, I can't deal with this. This is nasty.
I have a dirty guy story.
Like,
but I actually, you know, did things with him.
No, the thing is, I was not even close to the end. I was not even close to the end. So.
Well, you could edit that part out.
I'm not. So I'm like, you know what? So we were like making out and stuff. Like, I forgot this man. Oh, we were drinking too. So I forgot that this man did not shower at all. So we were like talking and like, you know, watching movies on his phone, on his dirty couch. And then I'm like, so because we're, you know, drinking,
blame it on the
that too. I had to pee. You know, my bladder is like nothing when I drink alcohol. So I had to pee. So I was like, hey, like while we were making out, I was like, hey, where's your bathroom? And he's like,
Girl, you know what I'm about to say.
right now,
You gotta be making this up,
no,
man.
I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. It's like, you have to like give me a minute. Like, or like, so he was trying to like, oh, if you have to go to pee, you have to go to my grandma's bathroom next door. I forgot about this. This is suppressed long in my memory.
I tried to forget.
I totally forgot this. Like, until like we were saying, oh, the worst date. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah. So he was like, okay. So I was like, all right. Like, why do I have to go to your grandma's house? So, he's like, oh, toilet can't flush right now, and he doesn't have water. Please don't.
Cups of the rose, bitches in my.
Don't say it. Just don't say it. Don't say it. I'm sorry.
I'm trying.
Don't say it, okay? Okay.
He was a squatter. He was squatting.
No, don't say it. Okay, I'm just gonna do one color. So I'm like, why? I'm like, okay, nothing was clicking. Let me tell you, nothing was clicking.
I don't think he would have, because if you were that young in college and stuff, I don't think I would have got that either if that would have happened to me.
Like,
if I was under,
and then you have to be, and the audacity to be cute. The audacity to be cute.
Just ain't shit.
Exactly. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, cool. But in my head, I'm like, what? Like, are you serious? No. So, I went over it, but at the same time, I'm like, if his freaking, you know, like living room is this disgusting, I don't want to even touch your bathroom. So I'm like, all right, cool. But glad I can go to your grandma's bathroom and like have a better time.
You like be great. I'm grateful for something.
Exactly. I went to this mother effing grandma's bathroom. I went on the porch. I couldn't even step on it. I could not step on it. I couldn't step on the porch.
What?
There was so much junk on the porch. There was so much junk on the porch, and then he had to like knock several times to say, "Grandma, like open up." I'm like, you just came out to your grandma. Why you freaking knocking so hard? Like, is she asleep already? Like, we just barely like came here like 30 minutes ago. She can't be sleeping now. So, anyways, like he knocked. He didn't get an answer, so he had to go around the back to like open the door, and his grandma was already sleeping. And his grandma's house, it had furnitures, but it was so disgusting. I was like, oh,
You know,
this is why
he don't have no kind of home training if that's the case.
Exactly.
It's a
I
done
was
deal.
like, what the F? I was hoping for a grandmother's house.
You know,
why am I getting
smell like
a hoarder?
cookies? Made me menthol.
Like, what is this? No, like, an old person can't be living in here because an old person this dirty. No, like, you can't be this dirty. I'm like, oh my God. But at the same time, his place. Exactly. Yes, his grandma was a hoarder. That's what I realized. You know, after years after I suppressed this shit. Like, I realized.
Yeah,
okay.
but when you get older and wiser, you look at back at, or you just suddenly remember certain situations, and you like, what the fuck?
Exactly. So I'm like, all right, this is disgusting. And then when I go into the bathroom, oh my God, just say I died that day when I went into the grandma's bathroom. Why is there pubic hair in the sink? He you know, is a grandmother, and like.
Or maybe he was shaving his beard in the sink.
Yes, whatever that was, is here, there. Shit all over the counter. There was barely no counter space, but shit all over the counter. It was like more like nobody washed the sink for years. I'm like, what the F? So I hovered for my life. And
The knees had to come through that day.
I had to like take my fingertip to like push the faucet to not touch the faucet at the same. Like, try to wash my hand. There was no soap. I forgot. No, there was a soap. But
Don't tell me it was a soap bar. It was a soap bar. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yes.
They could at least have, you know, liquid if they that nasty. Damn.
It was a soap bar.
Damn.
And I'm like, no. So I technically didn't put my hands down there. Oh my god. Oh shit.
I don't know if I could top this story.
So anyways, I used the bathroom and then I went back to his. He waited on me, so we went back to his place.
That's the least he could do.
Exactly. I was like, oh my god, this is so disgusting. But but we were drinking.
Don't be whispering.
Oh no, I can't say this. Oh yeah, we were high the whole time, so
You can edit that.
Yeah. So when I said drinking, I forgot to disclaim to say we were high. So because after he came, we like light up just a little bit, and then yeah, proceeded to like anyways. But at the same time, I was still aware. I'm like, oh shit. Anyway, so went to the house. So. But still, I'm trying to like convince him. I'm still trying to convince him like, okay, like after this movie, I want to go now. Like I don't want to be here anymore. But after the movie, we start getting a little bit heated.
You using your finger?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like some next level. Maybe that's how they used to do it though. I'm tripping.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to be here. Like that, but he was cute, so we were getting hot at the same time. So I was
nice too.
I was sending like mixed signal. I just realized I did the same shit as you.
You did?
Yes.
How?
Because it's blue with a little orange in it.
I don't even know what I did.
Yeah. So.
I just.
Anyways.
Its own.
This is also the worst, like,
Oh my god, like, nope, we cutting this off. We cutting this off right now.
Makeup or?
No! Oh god. So, we done, we're getting heated, right? But while we're making out, we're getting heated. He was trying to like.
You was kissing him?
Yes. I'm so sorry to myself.
I gotta cut this out because at this point I knew I done beeped up because yo, look at this face. This is a face of regret. This is a face of why. This is a face of I can't. So at the end, I'm just gonna finish this off by saying I am not disclosing what the hell happened the last time.
We didn't do the do. Please don't.
But I thought this story time was hilarious, so I have to just share it with you. Please don't come back and ask me, oh, what happened, nothing happened, mind your business, all right? But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and me see you in the next one. All right, yo, peace. Look upon that blood clot face. I'm sorry for that girl there. Actually, I'm Men in Black the way I don't have that memory just scrape out of my mind. That's how bad that date was. Just to let you know, all right? But all right, peace though.